Hello again, everyone. Picking up from last time, we just recently got our most latest journal page from behind that picture there. A war to end all wars. Let's see what happens.
The war to end all wars redefined how mankind looked at war and the value of human life. Over 19,000 men lost their lives every day in the trenches of the Somme. Some say uselessly, some invoke a higher cause. I read accounts of the slaughter from many journalists who spent time in the trenches, but I found the account of a certain Peter Jacob to be the most horrible of all. His implication about the ancients' involvement with the war was hideous and so obvious. With the horror of the Battle of the Somme scant miles away and the distant echoes of pounding artillery, a young journalist named Peter Jacob researched his latest story from the front lines. His grim task brought him to Oublier Cathedral, now transformed into a field hospital.
I find no solace in the purpose behind all the senseless violence that surrounds me. Young men die at a rate unheard of in centuries of warfare. Shelling, machine guns, and mustard gas rip, pierce, and burn your flesh. Men soak gauze in their own urine to stop the insidious gas. The hospitals here cannot cope with the torrent of wounded.
Alright, and here we are. I believe this character's name is Peter Jacob, and he's just a journalist, not much of a natural born fighter, so to speak. Find a soldier's letter on the table. And if you've been watching, then you probably can guess where this conversation is going, but this whole scene might look familiar. In fact, all the scenery, all the hospital beds and everything might also look familiar. If you recall from Paul Luther's chapter, we had that weird sanity effect. We had a weird flashback, or in this case, a flash forward. This is happening during World War I, and that was during the medieval times. So this is a nice. That was a taste of what's to come. But unfortunately, it's not exactly a happy sight here. The hospital's been converted to a field, or I'm sorry, the church has been converted to a field hospital. And yeah, lots of well, over here are dead bodies, blood-soaked curtains, and all these other things. It's not a pretty sight. Let's see what Peter's got on him. We'll see what the soldier's letter is. From Private Reginald Jackson. He was admitted to the hospital on Tuesday. Damage was slight, but there's no way I could ever walk normally again. He hates the place. They can do the things he loves. Very strange place. Continuous silent for the words of the wounded. What I find most odd about the place is that you never see anyone leave during the day. It's just not right. No goodbyes or farewells, just an empty bed when you wake. So, something's not right with the hospital. Or with the church hospital. Something's definitely off. Also got a lucky penny, which is pretty nifty. Whoever holds the penny will undoubtedly receive good fortune, yeah. And we have a flash pan and some flash powder, but no weapons on us. So we're starting out unarmed. So, that's the setting for now. But yes, there's something definitely strange about the hospital. Or, church. Cathedral. A faint sound of moaning emanates from behind linen walls. Oh, man. It ain't too pretty. Not too pretty at all. Though here's a fellow that's still up. Or, well, let's hope so. Rather distressed, perhaps he lost a lot of friends. Confides the only stories are sad ones, and that the only true heroes are in the mortuary. So, things are not going well in this war, or in this place at all. And I had mentioned before that anytime you see one of these diagrams painted on one of the walls, you can almost be rest assured that we need to do something to reveal invisible. Though first we need the Tome of Eternal Darkness so we can cast the spell, but also we need the next line of Circle of Power, or the next level in Circles of Power, so we can cast one with 7 vertices. So that'll have to wait. I think I can't remember the direction. I think that one either leads to the old tower, or it's this direction that I'm facing right now. It's the same organ from before, and a guy's guarding it. He's making sure that it's one of the few antiques that has survived the war, and this guy wants to make sure that it stays that way, which is completely understandable. Altar is cleared of any fun stuff, like, well, I don't know if it's really fun, but yeah, everything has been removed that would make it otherwise very churchy and is instead very hospitally. That is a good word, Alex. A sealed envelope, you say? Well, don't mind if I do. I also note that the whatever was originally in the little drawer next to that stand is now empty. Well, let's see what's in the sealed envelope. Should we open it? You bet your ass. Soldier's orders. Ah. Oh, we can't use it, but regulatory stationery. You're to leave your post outside the Oblin Cathedral. So, oh no, and rally to this read. So this guy is posted. Where does it say he's posted? Post of duty. Huh. Well, I guess we'll find out all the same. The tabernacle right there is, I didn't look at it, but it's the same thing as before, where it's you can't open it manually. Yeah, this is the old tower, and it's also guarded. So all the fun places are off limits, which is kind of a bummer. So I guess the only way is to head back towards the entrance. Can talk to the nurses. The motherly voice, she says for him to get the hell out of her hair. No, not really. And this guy says the same thing, so I don't know. It's desperate times call for desperate measures, and that includes converting cathedrals into hospitals, but yeah, something is definitely weird about the place, no doubt about it. Let's see what this guy has to say. Guard shifts about, obviously bored. Obviously, not obliviously, with his duty and waiting a replacement, or perhaps a call to arms. We just so happen to have just the thing for you, buddy. He unfolds the orders and bloody hell, lad! We must be on the offensive. That, like, I wasn't even trying for an accent because I know I would butcher it, but he takes his leave with gusto. Now, before we head this way, I can't remember if there's anything. But, oh no, we have to, let me think for a moment. I think we have to go back there later. So, first things first. Let's open this way. Ooh! That's pretty sweet. This is, not a happy place. Stacked like logs, Peter stands for the price of human war, the bloodied corpses of young men who made the ultimate sacrifice. So this is the, ooh, that is gruesome. It's a makeshift morgue, I guess, or something. It ain't pretty in here. Got some posters as well, right to declare their allies are fighting the good fight, rallying them to the cause, and yeah, it's an interesting dichotomy. You know, we have these patriotic posters, and then the aftermath here before us, and also a loaded pistol. So should we pick it up? Why not? Apparently picking up that pistol triggered shit to hit the fan, so let's arm ourselves. Oh, hey! Told me Eternal Darkness time. Yeah. Oh, yes. And then note that the statues are starting to fill up the spaces. One by one, we're starting to see them all take their place. Here's one for Ricardo? What was his name? Well, it didn't say. I've just forgotten his name. What was his name? I'll put it in an annotation. And note that there's only one space left. Could it be Peter? Could it be someone else? Who's to say? Until then, let's pick this bad boy up. Get a nice flashback. Man, that sucks. I can't remember the architect's name. But, oh, hello. Alright, well, like I said, ranged weapons don't work really well with the Bone Thieves. But we have this thing, and what it can do is it can stun some enemies. So let's have this equipped. We can run from this guy, but there are gonna be some times where we're gonna have to use this to get away. Oh, looks like there's a Bone Thief inside that nurse as well. All right, well, let's continue further. And more, presumably dead bodies. And you get a nice view of the church, actually, like a nice view over the railings, which is kind of cool. You can see the nurses off in the distance there, which we saw that one that tried to attack us. I wonder if they're also possessed by Bone Thieves. Oh, well, something spotted me just now. Not sure what it was. Soldier's letter. Don't mind if I do. Well, I might as well read it, actually. I don't know why I'm dilly-dallying here. Been here for over a week, and there's no word when I'll be allowed to leave. Strange things have been happening. Echoes of voices, lots of weird stuff. The restless ghosts, perhaps, or sounds of movement or whispers. What is going on here at night? Why do I feel so threatened? Everything scares him. Fears are worsened by the talk of the other young soldiers. Once I heard cries for help in the middle of the night, cries that were only answered by snarls of rage and not compassion. And his buddy Lance Corporal Haskell has not been discharged, but he's gone missing. His empty bed gives him a sense of unholy dread. So this is getting pretty desperate. Or at least that's the impression we get from all this. Okay, so yeah, there's only one way to go. At least it's to the bell tower of old. And oh, well, there's a nurse who's going to try to punch our asses, so I'm just going to, well, get my ass kicked, I guess. I'm just going to run away, like a little bitch. Oh, shit, she's going to follow me. God. Let's just leave. Let's just leave before I get my ass kicked further. Now, what spotted me? Something saw me. They might have saw me from down below, actually. Which is interesting. I didn't think they would have that long of a range. Oh, get out of here. Oh, jeez. It's weird that they don't run at you. They just walk ever so slowly. Whoa! Okay, you know what? Oh, no. Okay, I was going to say, please don't have me stop, and I will go ahead and reload. Reload my sad, pathetic little quote-unquote weapon. Alright, well, we've got to run. And they don't run after me, but yes, bone thieves and there are lots of monsters afoot. Oh, and even one of the fighters themselves is after us. Oh, hello. Oh, well. Alright, let's do this. Surprise! Smile! Alright. Since he's stunned, we might be able to take this guy down at least. And this is a rifle. This will take him down in one hit. No, it won't. Oh, come on. You're stunned. You can't do anything. Man. My point exactly. Of course, I don't have any ammo because, well, I'm only just now starting, so... oh, that's a rat. I got excited thinking I could pick something up. You can't just pick up a rat, Alex. That's not how this works. Oh, wait. I remember. I remember where a melee weapon is. At least I think I do. Let me think for a moment. Okay. Go back the way I came momentarily. I believe... What is... Oh, that's oh man, there's a lot of things out to get me. Oh, and that's not the way to go. But yeah, that was the dead body of one of the guards. Oh man, all these things are chasing me. Yeah, this guy too. In fact, can we get a description? A guard lies dead at the front of the steps. He went quite quickly and without much of a struggle. Ah, poor fella. This is the way to the old tower. Oh, can we save her? No, we cannot. Nope, can't even. Okay, well, she's dead to us. Come on. Up to the old tower we go. The reason I wanted to go to the old tower is because we get this fine piece of craftsmanship. So now we can take on the bone thieves. And also some ammo, revolver ammo specifically. And I guess I'll use that for now, the revolver. The rifle is obviously much stronger, but ammo is a little bit scarce. And man, the old tower has really come under ruin. And just to clarify, the secret passageway is not available to us. So this is as far as we can go into the old tower. Alright, we got our trusty revolver, a rifle, and a two-edged sword. So we're well armed, or well enough, I suppose. Shoot this poor woman in the face. There we go. Put her out of her misery and take the bone thief down ourselves. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Aha! Too quick for you. Now, what's this way? This is where... oh, hello. This was where Anthony was last seen. Ah, get out of here. Yeah, if they grab your back, they can gnaw at you, but it doesn't take much to throw them off. But yeah, this is where Anthony was last seen, and we had to dispatch him for good, unfortunately. Met his grisly end by the hands of Paul, but now it's just a bunch of zombies. I guess, presumably, these are zombies that came back to life, like old soldiers that decided that they weren't dead enough yet. Room is converted into a rudimentary morgue, so, and that's kind of everywhere is kind of a rudimentary morgue, now that we mention it. Kill myself really quick, but Yeah, it's no room is sacred at this point. I guess they happen to go through all this stuff, and more rifle ammo, which is quite nifty. And a torch? Yeah, why not? Always down for more torch stuff, especially in times like this when I can't see shit because I just took the torch away. Funny how that works. Rifle ammo, sweet flippin' shit. So we've got some respectable amount of rifle ammo. Let's equip this thing for a while then. Might as well.